What's happening, creeps? How we doing today? Hopefully you're having an absolutely killer day. Thanks for tuning in like always. If you're new around here, I'm GoreCore. And before we begin, do me a favor. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, you see that subscribe button down there. Just take your bare hands and just grab it and just suffocate the life right out of it. Oh, yeah, right. Now, speaking of suffocating, today we are going to return to some Suffocation. That's right, we're going to check out their new track, Perpetual Deception, that comes off of their upcoming album, Hymns from the Apocrypha. Now, I did a reaction to their last single they put out. I thought that was absolutely excellent, and I must admit that going into it, I was a little apprehensive for the fact that Frank Mullen is no longer the vocalist, and we have this Ricky fellow doing vocals, but he did an absolutely killer job. He's definitely up for the task, and I'm very much looking forward to this album, which drops on November 3rd. So with that being said, let's get into it and see what they got for us on this one. Oh, it's definitely sick so far. Love the artwork. Absolutely sick. Sounds like classic Suffocation. Absolutely love it. He sounds so much like Frank. So absolutely killer. Love it. Oh, yeah. Karen's still bringing it with the riffs. Now that is how you write a fucking death metal song. That was absolutely killer from start to finish. Absolutely loved it. I can't wait for this album to drop. I'm pretty sure it's going to be in my top 5 for sure. Can't see how it wouldn't be. This was just absolutely killer stuff, and I couldn't be more thrilled about it. If the rest of the album is anywhere near as close as these 2 singles, it's going to be a monster. So I can't wait for November 3rd. That being said, musicians in this band are absolutely killing it. The drumming is absolutely sick. Now I have to admit that I'm not familiar with the newest drummer in this band. I don't know how long he's been there for, but he's definitely keeping that Suffocation sound alive. Very technical, very precise, very suiting. Everything is very well played here. Nothing bad to say whatsoever. Love the fact that the song was complex enough to keep things busy and keep me on my toes, but at the same time, I was able to grab stuff right away and grasp it and have fun with it, as you can see in my reaction. But I know the more I listen to this, the more that I'm going to hear and the more I'm going to basically grasp the song and everything that's taking place, which is fantastic. Gives more longevity to the song for sure, and that's one thing I love about this band, is that I can listen multiple times and always hear something new. Definitely killer stuff. Obviously the guitar work here is fantastic. I do believe there is 2 guitarists in the band, however the only one I'm familiar with is Terrence, as he's been there all along. Absolutely monstrous riffs from him, just great stuff, and he's the one keeping the Suffocation sound alive, I think, mostly. I think without him this band would not be the same band whatsoever, but this all sounds like Suffocation, and that's exactly what I want from them. Derek, of course, is killing it on bass like always. He's been there forever, and he just adds what he adds to the band, which is perfection. Everything is just great by these guys. Musically, they're absolutely killer, and everybody's doing a killer job of playing what they play. Now, as I mentioned, the vocals are absolutely killer here. I think that Ricky's doing a great job. He sounds a lot like Frank, and if you probably didn't tell me and I wasn't really listening, I could almost think it was Frank doing vocals at times, but nonetheless, he's doing a great job. Like I said, they're retaining their sound, and that's exactly what I want. You know, he's got great nuances to his voice. I'm glad he didn't try to do things differently and didn't start doing like high vocals or something like that. While I enjoyed those in other bands, it's not what I want from Suffocation. I want that classic sound, but they're still keeping things interesting and engaging, so this is absolutely fantastic. So great job by the members of the band. Absolutely killer stuff. Now, as far as the video goes, we just got a visualizer video. I didn't expect another full-fledged video. The last one was quite involved, and it was absolutely killer and great, but this was still awesome, very professional looking. You know, as far as visualizers go, there's not a whole lot to it, but the artwork for this album is killer too, so I don't mind looking at that at all. So that being said, if for some reason you're not familiar with this band, go check out their discography, see what you think. If you're a death metal fan, I can't imagine you wouldn't enjoy this. Of course, if you already support them, keep doing so, but I've said it many times and I'll say it again. Fans make or break bands, so if you enjoy them, support them. That being said, if you like this video, please impale that like button, and if you'd like to get our future updates, then stab the notification bell down below for that. As well, check out the socials down below. You can follow me on Instagram or TikTok. You can put in requests. There's a Spotify playlist there of reaction songs that I've already covered. As well, if you'd like to check out my band, Suffocation, please click on that Mr. Grind Studios link down below for that. If you take the time to listen to something, I'd be happy to get some feedback from you. But thank you so much for tuning in for this video. I always appreciate all of your support and taking the time to watch these. You guys are absolutely killer. Hope you have a wonderful day. Stay sick, everybody. Cheers.